Congratulations. This team's been playing exceptional all week and finding ways to win. What's just been the key to this?
Yeah, I think we're just keeping to our processes, keeping things light, and we're just learning from any mistakes that we do make. We're learning from it and just having like calm, cool communication, and just learning from every shot.
You've been, I guess, like top of the line, and I mean, just for this team to make this run right now, you haven't had this type of success out of Scotties in the past. Like, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels really good. I think that we've been able to put processes in place to kind of get us here. So I think the hard work and the processes that we have put in place are just kind of coming together, and it feels really good.
Processes, is that like mental performance?
Yeah, mental performance, just like even learning from each shot and like not getting down on each other or like ourselves, I think is just being able to stay in the present. So yeah, I would definitely say that a lot of it is a mental process.
That contributes, I think, just to how long of a week it is as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, always just trying to stay present.
Personal note for you, you hit 50 wins this week.
Yeah, finally. I took that damn picture last year and never got it. So yeah, it felt good.
Congratulations. I mean, can you just summarize what this week has been like so far for you?
Oh, this week has been super, super cool. It is something we've all dreamed of doing, and to actually be out there and sliding over the hearts is just a dream come true. Every day when we come out for pregame practice and we get to sit there and we get to stretch for 20 minutes or so, we just look around and kind of soak it all in and know how lucky we are to be in this position.
What have you liked in particular about just the way that this team has been playing this week?
I think we play with a lot of confidence. We know that we have all the shots to play at the top, and we know that we have the ability to have a lot of close games. So, yeah.
And you feel like you've seen that this week too, haven't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. We feel like we've been in every game in some way.
Yeah. For yourself, you're coming from a unique position of being kind of on this side of the camera with some other big major world curling events. I mean, can you compare these two experiences, what it's like to be on this side and now on your side?
I think I like this side more. I like being in this position. It's a little bit less stressful, honestly, than asking the questions, I find. No, but getting to see both sides, and I think having the experience as an athlete gives a lot of inside scoop as to how to react also as an interviewer. So I think it's kind of fun. I can kind of predict what you're going to ask, and yeah, it's really cool.
Unpredictable. It's pretty easy at the end of the day. It's formulaic.
Yeah.
But what's it like playing with these ladies? I know you have some very close relationships.
Yeah. Oh, they're my best friends. Like, we've played together now for so many years. The Fitzgerald sisters in particular, I have played with one or the other since 2021. So yeah, we have a lot of experience, a lot of chemistry there, and just so much trust. So we really know that we have each other's backs and we want the best for each other, and we're just working hard every day to make each other proud.
And what's your goal for the rest of the week going forward with this team?
Our goal is to make playoffs. So yeah, we need to get a couple more wins. So 3 games to go, and we are looking to keep them all close, and we know that they're all probably going to come down to the last rock in the 10th, and yeah, we'd love to make playoffs.
There's another Nova Scotia team on the other side of the pool that's been very supportive, I'd say.
Extremely.
Can you tell me more about that?
They're role models for us. Like, what do I say about them? Yeah, they're very inspirational. They are at the same club as us, so we see them all the time, and they're always looking to kind of provide any extra information that they can. They're so positive, so we take a lot away from that, how they speak to each other on the ice and how they know to never count themselves out of any game. So we draw a lot of inspiration from that, and really coming from a small province, like, what more can you ask for? Them playing at the highest level and getting to watch them at the trials was pretty spectacular.
Is there an element of like seeing them in that position and being like, oh wow, I can do that?
We can do it. Absolutely. Yeah, totally. You see these jackets and you're like, Nova Scotia 1, Nova Scotia 2. Like, we are in it, and we told each other when we left the Halifax airport that we would see each other in playoffs.
All right, Karlee, congratulations. This had to feel like a very, I guess, important bounce-back win for you guys.
Yeah, like even last night's game, like obviously losing that one, but it's such a long week, so we knew we just had to be a little bit sharper today, and playing against Sask, they're a very good team. They're a lot of great athletes, so yeah, we had to be a little bit sharper today and just come out with a little bit more positivity and intensity going forward. Yeah.
I mean, I felt like there was even positivity in last night watching along too. Like, it just kind of seemed like it was one of those games where no matter how hard you tried, things weren't going to work. Right?
Exactly, and that's kind of where we were just at. We're like, you know what? This is just how the night's going. Let's just keep making some good throws and get our speeds right. And we were just on the wrong side of the inch on a couple shots, but like we still love to curl and be as a group out there, and yeah, just learning as we're going. So yeah.
This is still a relatively new lineup in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like even going back to the trials, going into this event now, can you just tell me a little bit about the transition and progression that this team has been making?
Yeah, no, it's been so far so good. Like it definitely hasn't. It's only been like a year with Shannon, like not even. So yeah, it's been good training, and don't make me laugh. But yeah, no, it's been good. We're just learning as we're going, but it feels like a solid unit, and for them curling together for so long, it's kind of easy for me to just ride with the girls. So yeah, it's been fun.
What do you bring to the team?
My weirdness and my energy, and just like have fun and play loose. And I think, yeah, a good laugh every once in a while on the ice is good for the girls. So I think just my personality brings a little bit more of a relax, little, I don't know, something like that.
A little relaxed vibe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is a curveball, I guess. But what is your go-to fifth break intermission snack?
Wow, that's a great question, because I just got on the Rice Krispie train, and that was from Rebecca Morrison from Scotland. They love Rice Krispies, and I thought I should try it too, and I love it.
Is there anything particular about it?
Well, it's just like a little bit of it's carbs, low calorie, a little bit of sugar, and who doesn't love a Rice Krispie?
Nolan Thiessen's running a marathon in May, I think.
Okay.
And he told me that actually that's his running treat.
Yeah.
And
No, it's good. Now, like, it's a good pre-workout snack, anything. Yeah. So it's working for me this week. But thanks to Rebecca Morrison's team, because they have a huge stockpile in their broom bag.
Every time they come to Canada, they must.
It's huge. Yeah. Like
they're not Scottish. They're not available there.
I don't know, but they load up for sure. Yeah.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Is this where you expected to be at this point in the week?
Yeah, like it feels great. Not really looking at the record. It's really hard to not look at the record, obviously. But that was a big game. That's a really good team. They're a U25 team. They're a very strong team, and they don't miss much. So.
Yeah, so facing kind of that pressure now, knowing where the standings are, how does that impact you going forward this week?
We had practice at provincials, so we had to win 5 in a row. So that was good practice tune-up for the Scotties. Kind of in the same position now, we just got to keep nailing those draws to the buttons, which we're really good at. We were the top team at provincials to do that. And, we don't really look at it as our backs against the wall. We are just looking at it like one game at a time.
And how do you guys as a team, I guess, face that pressure together?
We talk, we make sure that we over-communicate in games, just take one rock at a time and be there for each other, and just try to play loose is kind of our key thing. So just sticking together really is a great recipe for us.
I was going to say, you guys looked calm coming out there today.
Yeah.
What's kind of the pregame like within the team?
I kind of just talked to the girls before the game. We kind of had like a little huddle there, and I just said, we're in the same position kind of as provincials. We did a really good job at provincials not thinking about the outcome, just thought about process and one rock at a time, one game at a time. And all of a sudden at provincials, we were in the final, and that had been 5 games in a row, which we kind of didn't really realize. So kind of the same thing, like just talk and be there for each other, just one game at a time, one team at a time.
Mm-hmm. And in today's game, what kind of went right for you guys?
A lot of things, tolerance is one of them. If you have the right tolerance on a lot of shots, sometimes those win curling games. So good tolerance, good shot making, our good communication, sticking together when we know we need to, scoreboard management, all the right things is what we did together today.
And last question, hometown Scotties, how does it feel to be on the ice?
Super exciting. Love that all of our family and friends are here, so we're really enjoying it. And it's really just exciting with all the little fans in the stands signing autographs, and just love those cheers even after, make a draw or just an open hit is really nice.